Now, I don't like pushing things down people's throat. I actually like talking about various topics, and stuff like that. About like how it can be difficult sometimes to draw women and stuff because of how I don't know. Maybe PMO just has zapped my confidence, and maybe I'll be able to draw them and not feel sexually awkward, or possibly not even feel sexual about it at all if I had the right mindset. But getting back to the base 120 thing, I know it's annoying. I know. See, here's the thing. I consider it to be revolutionary, and one of the reasons for this is because Dr. George King, he said that somewhere down the line he said something to the effect that we gave up a lot when we switched out our base 12 for base 10. And the reason why that wasn't the wisest choice is because base 10, the fractions in base 10 are very awkward. Let's just put it that way. To put it most intellectually, they're very awkward in some cases because it's not a very highly composite number. 12 is a highly composite number. It's easier to write 1/3 or 1/4 in base 12. In base 10, writing half is easy, writing a fifth is easy, but not a whole lot of things are easy. In base 12, you can write a sixth, a fourth, a third. You know what I'm saying? A half, very easily. But see, what if we took it a step further? Because Dr. George King was right about base 12. We did give up a lot when we gave up base 10 we gave up base 12 for base 10. But is it possible that we gave up even more when we gave up base 60 for some smaller base? Well, I guess most people went to the Roman system, base 60 and base 12 were things that they found, independently, base 60. But it has even more factors than 12 does. And I would even go as far as to say, 120. It might be a big number, but you can basically write a small base 12 within a base 120 so that it's not difficult, and I've shown how to do that on my channel. And, it's highly composite too. It's a highly, highly composite number, so you can write everything that you can write with 12, you can write everything you can write with 10. You have, you can write a half, a third, a fourth, a fifth, a sixth. A seventh is a little difficult, but it's doable. An eighth is incredibly easy. You can do a 15th, a 24th. And that's what I'm saying. While 12 is better, maybe 120 or 60 could be even better than that. And you see, we didn't have the cursive writing that we have nowadays back in the Babylonian times. In the Babylonian times, everything was clay. So the base 60 looked very bulky and redundant and over-complex, but we can make a fairly large base with today's modern-day paper writing system and writing things on the computer that was simply impossible 6,000 years ago. And that's just what I had to say about this stuff. I know that it gets very annoying hearing this over and over, but it's just something that has a lot of applications to it. And I'm not against anybody who uses base 12, because 144, it's a pretty good number. I mean, but it's not nearly as divisible as 120 or 14,400, which if you stack 10 of those on top of each other, you have the legendary 144,000 spoken about in the Bible. And that's really all this was about.